Bluetooth off. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. And now three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these is love. I am Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And I love you, every last one of you. It says it's not easily angered. So they want me to remind you of two things. One, someone needs to make a sacrifice to Oya. Okay. That came out in my pre-shuffle. So if you are into the Orishas, you need to make a sacrifice to Oya, is what they said. Okay. And for someone else, you're being asked to learn to master your patience by being surrounded by a bunch of people with very low IQs. They're saying, do not become angered or upset or allow it to get to you. But remember, when you are dealing with a person that has a low IQ, and there are many all over the world, most of the population actually, you have to not just practice patience, but you have to understand at one time in your evolutionary process, that was you too. We all have been many things through many lifetimes. And you have to understand this is where they are in their process. It's a part of it. And you have to practice patience, even when they're doing things to you that seem remedial and childish. A lot of the people that are attacking you have an extremely low IQ. And they're not dangerous. They're just more annoying than anything. And just try to remember to, what's the word I'm looking for beside patience? Try to remember, and I'm not trying to say this in an arrogant way, but take into account when you are controlling your emotions, because they will test you, take into account that they have a very, very low IQ. They might have the emotional maturity of a 6-year-old. Okay. Just remember that you literally might be dealing with 30-year-old 6-year-olds, 25-year-old 6-year-olds with a low IQ on top of being, because some 6-year-olds have a high IQ. Okay. So when you're dealing with these type of energies that, because you might have a very high IQ, you might have very keen perception, you might be highly intuitive. They don't understand what you are. They don't understand what you are. So they're going to try to pull like kindergarten and first grade things off to you, around you. And it might feel like they're playing in your face. Okay. It may feel like they're playing in your face, but remember, they're not playing in your face. They think that you're their equal. They just see a human body, and people project who they are onto them. Like you might give some people a little more credit than they deserve for IQ and intelligence, and then get confused when they let you down, and get confused when they don't understand. It's because you might be highly intellectual, keen, perceptive, intelligent, and they might not be, but you might project that onto them and assume they are. And when they disappoint you, it might make you a little emotional. But it's vice versa. When these people see you, they think that they're smarter than you. Like when a baby thinks that they're smarter than you and they go running in the kitchen and they just learned how to walk. You understand? So they think that you are on their level, but they're a little smarter than you, even though they're borderline mentally retarded. And because they think that you are like them is the reason that they play in your face. And it looks so stupid. Remember, you're existing on a different frequency. You're living on the same earth with some people but you're not living the same existence, the same level of even awareness. It's like being in a house with a baby that only has the awareness of a nipple and a room and four walls and a crib because they haven't been taken out yet. That's all they know. And you already have graduated school and went out in the world, and you know there are planets in the outside of the planet that you live on and all the things within it. It's about the level of awareness. Okay, so these people, they just think that you're one of them and you're like them, and they assume that they can play in your face because people play in their face because a lot of them are borderline retarded, low IQ, and slow, and you're existing on a different frequency. Even though you're on the same planet, there it's not the same life. It's not the same. It's just not. Okay, so that's for somebody to help you to control your emotions, because I know it's not easy. Oh baby, I know it's not easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. Really quick, I want to give a quick shout out. Y'all know I have to be QUAN Yin all day, every day. It is what it is. I want to wish my beautiful niece, Brooke Newford, Woo Boo, my Brookie Cookie. I held you when you were a newborn. You're my baby. I love you so much. You are a first beacon Cancer, and today is your birthday. Happy birthday, the Stevie Wonder version. Happy birthday to you. I just want you to know that when you grow up and you see this, and you will, your auntie never stop loving you. I love you so much, and I miss you so much. I miss interacting with you. It's not your fault that your mother is a disgusting, nasty, dirty, dick sucking whore. Okay, I'm so sorry that we don't get to choose our parents. At least in the 3D. I mean, spiritually, you chose your mom for a lesson. Hopefully, not to be a dick sucking whore. But you will see this when you're an adult. And I'm so sorry for what you're going through right now. It's not your fault. And your brother and sister, I love them too so much, and I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much. Okay. Hopefully, your mother will repent, turn her life around, and cleanse herself, and brushing her teeth and gargle. But I know, and I'm praying for you every day, that God will protect you and guide you so you don't end up being a dirty, nasty, dick sucking whore like your mom. But I love you. All right, let's get these messages out. So, whoever you are, I don't think you're from Tennessee, or you're connected to, or have anything at all whatsoever to do with Tennessee. But Elon Musk was working together with some of your family members, and this keeps popping out of my deck. This judge right here, R. Glasgow, in Tennessee Family Court. Elon Musk was going to finance it, but they were trying to bribe this judge in Tennessee, okay, to take out an illegal conservatorship over you so that they could lock you away, whoever I'm talking to right now, okay? And R. Glasgow, whoever this family court judge is, they found wherever you are on social media, and they looked in on you, and they realized that this is a con that they won't get away with. They can't pull it off because you're too smart, too intellectual, too up to date. The regular stuff with you is too normal, like bank account, paying bills, record and history of being financially independent. They can't pull it off. But these people that think that they have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, they feel like that regardless of the evidence being right in everybody's face and what can be proven in court, they can just do whatever they want because they have money. And it's giving me the energy with Elon Musk where he feels like he can do whatever he wants to do. If I want a white baby or a black baby, if I want to get an East Indian or Hispanic or Latino baby, I should be able to buy any baby I want. Well, look, Elon, listen. That baby is in a family already, and the parents are taking care of it, and that's their baby. They love the baby. But that baby that baby is a seer, and I need it for my project and invention, and I have money. Why can't I have the baby? I don't understand pay the parents off. Elon, they don't want to give you their baby. They don't want to give you their baby. I know nobody wants to stand up to you and tell you, no, I don't care how much money you have. You cannot do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can't do it. But Elon is a reprobate mind, a sociopath. He has no real emotion, empathy, compassion, typical narcissist. Not a humanitarian. Might not even be human with that big pie face, Lord Farquhar. But nonetheless, he's in some energy like, that is a priestess high seer, and I need her because I want to dissect her on the table and I want to experiment with her body. I have money. Just offer the judge money to do the conservatorship. I don't see what the problem is. Just give them the money and just do it, and go pick her up and put her. Don't worry about what she says. Just put her in jail or the mental institution. And they're literally trying to explain to Elon that they can't go just pick you up. They're trying to explain. They're literally trying to explain to Elon that they can't just go write up a conservatorship and say you're crazy. It has to be some kind of evidence that they can twist, something that they can emotionally manipulate. It has to be at least something. You can't just go up to regular people on the street just because they have spiritual abilities and be like, we're going to call you crazy and I'm going to get a judge to give us an illegal conservatorship over you. And then they're going to put you in this hospital and then I'm going to take it from there. So Elon is upset because our Glasgow, this family court judge in Tennessee, they looked at your social media and they observed you and they realized they don't want to fuck with you, because what came out was that you're a high priestess. What came out was you are a high priestess and you will start reading all of her cases. Whoever you are, you will start, you'll go ahead and get the names of all of the cases, starting from the last one. And you'll look for every bit of corruption and start exposing it online, whoever you are I'm talking to. Okay? They saw that you are a high priestess and they don't want the smoke. So our Glasgow did not and turn down some of your family members and Elon Musk to do this illegal conservatorship. Okay? So he was trying to get, and you're not from Tennessee. And you literally have no connection to Tennessee. So that's red flag number one. Red flag number one is, why is it a Tennessee judge writing an illegal conservatorship for someone that has no connection to Tennessee? You may not have ever even been to Tennessee in your life. You understand what I'm saying? So this judge, Art Glasgow, they looked at you online and they realized that they couldn't get away with it. And it would ruin their whole career, and they had to turn it down. Elon Musk threw a tantrum because he's like, hey, I have money that it's Elon Musk here. Money, you don't tell me no. I can buy a baby if I want to from a family, or I'll bribe social services to get the parents fired. And then I'll say that they're homeless with a baby, and then I'll bribe them to take the children and put them in foster care, and then I'll get that baby because I'll pay a family to adopt them, and then I'll have access to the baby. What are you guys thinking? Why can't I destroy a family with my money and take their baby because I need that baby to experiment with? Okay, so that's what's going on here. So let's get some energy on what I'm picking up here about this Tennessee judge that turned down an offer from your family and Elon Musk to write a conservatorship on whoever you are. Okay, what are the messages? Oh, it's a good thing this judge did. It is a good thing this judge turned it down. Prison. A good gentleman. There's an older man here going to court and gift. I cannot. Woo! Glory, glory, hallelujah. My teacher hit me with the ruler. I shot her in the butt with a rotten coconut. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory. Y'all remember that? Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all remember, ain't your mama pretty? She got meatballs up her titty. Nah, okay, never mind. I grew up in the hood. Oh, I know y'all remember Michael Jackson. Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder, French fry, icy cola, milkshake, sundaes, and apple pie. No, that's not the one. It was the other one. Pepsi Cola burnt him up. Now we drinking 7-Up. 7-Up caught the flu. Now we drinking Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew went to jail. Now we drinking ginger ale. Ginger ale, something, 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 something. Somebody remember these. Somebody remember them little things we used to say back in the day when we were little kids. Okay. So I have gift, I have court, good gentleman, and prison. Somebody might be going to prison, baby. Hi. Because you persevered, and that's why you got your freedom. Ooh, let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken. So let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Let the church. Envy in the reverse, grief. So somebody ain't jealous no more. Somebody ain't jealous no more. I got grief. Okay. Or somebody's not envious anymore. I don't know. And forgiveness. Oh, Lord. This might be another low IQ person. I don't know. This might be another low IQ person that doesn't understand what forgiveness is. It's like somebody forgives you for them being jealous of you and them attacking your life or trying to get away with hurting you. They forgive you. You have to understand with these energies, these are people that are borderline retarded, low IQ. Some of them, not all. Everybody got their own story, but some of these people are borderline retarded, have a low IQ. Some of them could be a little slow, a little tweaked. So they don't process things like a person with a high IQ and keen perception. Perception is something that you have when you have a balanced third eye, just like foresight and intuition and discernment. These are traits of the third eye, agina, okay? So their perception is so skewed that when somebody feels jealous or envious of you and they attack you with witchcraft and then their own child dies or they lose their home or something bad happens in their life because of the backfire from attacking an anointed, spiritually protected person that was minding their own business, growing tomatoes, drinking wine, watching Netflix in their house, not bothering nobody. I had to throw myself in there. They forgive you for them attacking you because of their jealousy and then all the bad things that happened as a result that they caused in their own life that happened to them as a result of attacking you. They forgive you because narcissists will always find a way to project and make something. They lack accountability. They warm up in the gym for the mental gymnastics that narcissists do when they find a way never to take any kind of responsibility at all whatsoever for anything that they do that is self-destructive in their own life. It's always going to be, I forgive you. I forgive you if you didn't do so good and shine so much and make me feel, because you have the power to make someone else feel a certain way, right? If you did not be yourself and shine in a way that you forced me to feel bad about myself. Not that you were a reminder of their lack of effort, but you forced me to feel bad about myself by being you, by doing well in life, by working hard. You forced me to recognize that I don't have the same structure and discipline. I don't have the strength and tenacity. I don't have the discipline and the willpower to work hard like you. And you forced me to see that about myself. So that's why I attacked you, and that's your fault for making me feel bad and insecure about who I am and how I show up in the world. But now that I got all this bad karma, I forgive you for putting me in that situation by me even knowing you or having proximity to you. If I'd never seen you before and you stayed away from me, it would have never happened. I wouldn't have got jealous. I wouldn't have attacked your life and have ruined my own life. It's all your fault for existing, the narcissist. Your existence is the reason that I've gone through all I've gone through. Clarify prison. Clarify this prison energy, please, and thank you. So there's someone very unempathetic. This is someone very strategic. They will lie, steal, kill, do anything. And that's exactly what they did. And they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because the Ace of Pentacles, whoever you are, you have a gift. That gift could be something, a blessing coming toward you, a big blessing, okay? Somebody tried to create an illusion by creating injustices in your life, whether in your love life, friendship life, or financially, your job, career, and they were in their ego about doing it. Who's this good gentleman right here? The person that kept trying to do something quick and strategically to get away with something, but they could not move something forward because they couldn't keep it hidden what they were doing. Every time they did something, bitch, you a high priestess. Of course you're going to know what they doing before they doing it. You just sitting waiting for the next low IQ activities to happen. You understand? You just literally sitting waiting for the next low IQ activity. You just waiting with your legs crossed like this to call it out. And then after that, next, what y'all got next? Next, you understand? Like, for instance, I got this Capricorn Eritrean that bribed people around here to keep doing stuff to me. And I'm laughing to myself, because they have either a father or a stepfather that works either in the government, the NSA, or something like that, this Eritrean. And it's somebody in the FBI that's here up around me, here in Rwanda. There's somebody in the FBI that keeps on coordinating things over here where I live against me. And they are friends with that Eritrean, whose father works possibly for the NSA or stepfather or something like that. Okay. And they have, I think they might have up to 2 FBI agents living in this village where I am that moved here when I moved here. They waited to see where I was going to buy my home, and then they went to the builders and owners of some of these brand new homes around here that, they're still working on things. And they made them an offer to rent their home and to do these gang stalking activities. Low budget, by the way. Struggle gang stalking. Somebody tried to run me down with 10 cows behind him. And I just tried to pet one of the cows, like, okay, moo. And then I had somebody else throwing magic at me, trying to keep up with me with a herd of goats behind him. This is struggle. This is some motherfucking Empress Love. This is some struggle gang stalking. And that every now and then they can get an electrician to do something a little more up to date. But for the most part, motherfuckers is walking by with bullhorns. Eating corn. Eating corn. And then I got motherfuckers chasing me with a herd of goat behind him, and another one trying to run me down and make me feel intimidated by his cows. And I love cows. I respect cows. And animals love me, so I wasn't intimidated. But I'm just saying, this is next level. This is next level gang stalking. It's next level gang stalking. It's like, okay. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what I got to say. When I was living up north, we had a certain type of crackhead. Okay, it is what it is. That did certain crackhead shit. But I'm gonna tell you, depending on where you go in the country, it's a whole other kind of different crackhead. You understand? Up north, I was used to the normal crackheads that be on crackhead shit, you know, waiting at the gas station to trick you into paying them to detail wash your car. And then you find out they're going to try to wash your whole car with a tiny uh, 1 liter bottle of water. They're going to try to detail your whole entire car, and you tell them, give you your goddamn money back, stop fucking playing with you before you whoop their ass. Bitch, you know how you going to wash my car with no hot water? And then they go into the gas station, you know, and they get some boiled water and come out with a cup of boiled water and start pouring it on your window before you get to throwing hands and say, get the fuck away from my car. I don't got time to play with you. Okay, that's a different type of crackhead up north from, you know, places I've lived and where I'm from. Okay, that's crackhead shit, y'all. Some of y'all know. Mm-hmm. Now, when I moved to the South, well, first when I moved to Baltimore, it was a next level lower crackhead that did like their level of crackhead was it was worse than where I came from. Like the things they did were a little more desperate, and it was a little worse, and they were in worse shape. It's like a hierarchy of crackheads, and they were in worse shape than the ones further up north. And I was like, oh wow, damn, they down bad out here in Baltimore, right? I had a house in Baltimore too, y'all. And then when I moved to Georgia, it was like a next level crackhead I never seen before. It was a white woman that had on a sundress, and she was walking down this street in Southeast Atlanta, or wobbly like this, walking like this, like stumbling, like put one foot in front of the other. And then she put one foot in front with her pretty sundress on. And then she started wiggling her waist like this. And then a shit plopped out from the sundress onto the ground. And then she took another step and another shit plopped out from under the sundress. And I said, look at this shit here. I said, this woman is a fucking horse. I've only seen cows and horses walking shit at the same time. This is next level right here. This is like 2 steps down from like New York, DC, Maryland, Virginia, Baltimore, and Atlanta. And Atlanta crackhead, they don't got nothing up north on a goddamn Atlanta crackhead, because I've never seen no shit like that before in my life. This woman had a pretty sundress on, and you could tell she was on drugs. It could have been meth or crack, but she was walking like that, and she was doing like this back and forth on Lakeview Avenue or Lakeside or Lake something in the neighborhood where I bought my first home in Georgia. Lake something. It's right there in Southeast Atlanta. But she was wobbling. She stopped. She took a step and was wobbling down all like this and wobbling like that. And then she was walking and shitting at the same time. And I was like, this is next level. I wish I had a camera phone at that time, but they weren't making the phones like they are now. Yo, I ain't lying. It was Lake something street, and it crosses Jonesboro Road in Southeast Atlanta. So I said, I have never seen no shit like that before. Someone's name could be Denson. Somebody could have a colorist, element of colorism might exist with somebody. Okay, so like I said, the point I was making about next level was about the gang stalking. Like where I am right now, the gang stalking is next level, like below poverty line gang stalking, because it involves cows, goats. Occasionally we'll get an actual electrician or somebody to do something, but for the most part, it involves a goofy, dusty man yelling from a bullhorn while eating corn in the other hand. He eating corn and yelling out the bullhorn, walking up and down the street because he don't got a phone, so he got a bullhorn like Fair East Side. And then the guy, I think he got arrested, that was bothering me with the cows because he kept bringing his cows to my door to mess with me and gang stalk me. And I love farm animals. I really, really love farm animals. I do. So I'm gonna be honest, that didn't really feel like gang stalking too much, because I actually like the cows around because when they poop, they make the ground so fertile that everything grows so good. When I start my garden, I'll be able to take some of that poop and mix it in, because these are grass-fed cows. They don't come no more organic, and I can take their poop and mix it with the soil, and I know my stuff is going to grow good. You understand? But it was still gang stalking. They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. Yeah, he had one of them things. Gang stalking. Next level gang stalking. All right. Somebody in the FBI might have an element of colorism with them. Who's this good gentleman energy right here? Clarify. I want you to tell me who this good gentleman is. Who's this good gentleman energy? A frenemy, secret hater of the mother or father of someone's child, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so somebody could be the mother or the father. There's an older man that's the father of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's child that is a secret hater. Okay, so there could be an earth sign that has a baby father that could be an older man that's a secret hater. They might be, I don't know if they're in the FBI or what agency. Clarify, this good gentleman, this older man right here. Okay, someone's dad's side of the family might be an illegal immigrant. This is one of your ex's friends or family. Someone's dad's side of the family. Someone could be an illegal immigrant. Somebody might be West African. Don't fall. Okay, I got 3. Some of these are co-workers, a grandfather figure. This is your male platonic friend. Okay, so somebody on someone's dad's side of the family could be an illegal immigrant. Someone could be West African. This could be someone's male platonic friend's co-worker. Somebody is a grandfather figure. Somebody could be an earth sign's older baby father or something like that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. One of your ex's friends or family, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a grandfather figure. Okay? Somebody's initials could be A and M. All right, let's get on into this. Get on up. Okay, persevere and freedom. Because you persevered through all the many, many attacks on your life to try to cause you to have a psychotic breakdown so that they could put the wheels in motion with these illegal conservatorships over you, guardianship, mental health evaluation. Whoever you are, I feel like you've never, ever been in before for any type of mental evaluation. So this would actually look suspicious out the clear blue. If you're a seasoned older person, meaning over 40, and you've never had any kind of issue at all with any doctor, you want to see anybody for any type of psychological, mental, or any type of issue, it would be kind of weird out the clear blue, to get a conservatorship over you. Because you just out the blue crap, right? Okay, who's this person? Envy in reverse. You got your freedom because you lived, you survived. Clarify, who's this person that's not jealous anymore? This could be a younger Pisces. This could be a younger Pisces with that Page of Cups, or it could be somebody. This could be somebody that could have made some kind of an offer. Child. They didn't put no open window thing in here. Okay. Clarify that Page of Cups. Someone that felt defeated. Okay, this might be a Pisces who's complete with fulfillment. It was somebody's complete with fulfillment to get the 10 of Pentacles, a large amount of money. The Knight of Cups reversed. This was a false person. They were sad about not being able to backstab and betray you. So the Knight of Cups reverse, it's giving like an occult leader or something like that there was some kind of position or something, because whoever you are, you're a high priestess. And there were a lot of other people that were gunning for some kind of position. But and I don't think you were aware, and I don't feel like you knew anything at all about whatever this position is. I don't feel like you were aware of what was going on. All you know is a whole bunch of people were attacking you. And whoever this younger Pisces is, I'm picking up on, they were attacking you as well, along with a bunch of other people. A whole coven was spiritually attacking you. It's because whatever that position is, they wanted that person to choose them to be in that position. Okay. And because that person, because they couldn't take you out and you were too strong and too powerful, I don't know what they put on the line. I don't know what kind of contract they signed, but they didn't get the money they were expecting, and they put their life on hold. And because they put their life on hold, they missed a lot of other opportunities, and they're not in a good financial situation right now because they didn't invest in anything, because maybe they looked at you and you looked very weak and vulnerable. But then again, everything is here. Every interaction, every person we interact with in life is there to teach us a lesson and for us to learn a lesson from as well. Okay. So I feel like there are a lot of people that interacted with your energy. I feel like you are an Eshua, a Legua. You embody that type of trickster energy because you look weak. You look like you're alone. You look like you're isolated. You look vulnerable. And the test is the test of integrity and character to see if people have enough love in their heart yet to spiritually promote and elevate to a higher status. There are a whole lot of past life soulmates that attacked you, that were a part of these cults and covens, that were magicians in a past life, that did magic and all kind of things in a past life, possibly with you. But the goal is for everybody to evolve and spiritually grow. You understand? And in this life, y'all all had a run-in with each other again, and you were the bait. You were the bait because you were the first one whose heart chakra activation was completed. You were the first one in your group heart chakra to open up completely to love and to healing yourself, and which is why you moved up spiritually. And all these soulmates from the past life that you might have maybe even run with back in the day, these people, you might have done magic with them. They got stuck. It's like you crossed the threshold because you went through a heart chakra activation, but they got stuck behind the threshold. So in order to help these people to activate their heart chakra, these soulmates that were attacking you, you were presented to them as bait, as someone that couldn't defend themselves, someone that was weak and vulnerable. So you could test the integrity of their heart. Are they going to project due to whatever their childhood wounds are, or will they be able to have enough love in their heart not to want to inflict something they went through or their own pain onto an innocent person, but to instead turn their lemons into lemonade? Are they going to be able to do the mental alchemy? Are they going to be able to have enough love, empathy, and compassion for themselves to do the healing work and to take the other path, the right-hand path? Okay. And a lot of them, sadly, they didn't pass the test, but they did get mirrored what they need to work on. And now that they see that from attacking and coming for you, a lot of them, because of their interaction attacking you, are on the right path now to opening their heart chakra. And I just want to say that's a blessing. And I hope they all are open. I hope they all are able to break the generational curses and open up their heart to love and to do the alchemy, so they don't have to come back here no more, so that they can finish their spiritual ascension. Okay. But that was the purpose. That's the purpose for all trapped souls that are down here. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this read. I have grief and forgiveness. What is this forgiveness energy, please? And thank you. Somebody that can't recover forgives you. They were not thinking right about something. A Two of Cups offer. Okay, so this is someone, this could be a younger fire sign that does not know how to balance their dark and light, or their higher self and lower self. This could even be someone whose perception is off because their third eye is probably imbalanced. because they don't have enough, again, empathy and compassion, love in their heart. So there's a younger fire sign that perceives that you did something to them. It's a slight because they attacked you. They attacked you, and then it ruined their whole life. You didn't have to raise a finger, but they blamed you for mirroring to them what they don't like about themselves. They blamed you for triggering them because you were just breathing and existing, minding your business. And they forgive you. This is the narcissist I was talking about that forgives you for triggering them. Okay. And of course, the perception is off because this is somebody that is operating out of their carnal nature. Okay. Which is part of the human process. This is somebody that's not connected to any spirituality yet. Their heart chakra is completely closed and blocked off. They have no empathy and compassion because they don't apologize for what they do to try to survive, because they have the mindset of an animal right now, a predator. Okay. The lion does not apologize for preying on and attacking the antelope to eat and to feed his pride, or to feed her pride, or the cubs. You understand? The animals do not apologize for whatever tactic they have to use to eat and to provide for themselves, because they're animals and they have the consciousness of an animal. But the thing about us is, even though we're animals too, in an animal body, we're half God and half animal. God is our intellect, our higher self, our ability to come out of a strictly animal predator mindset and elevate through love, which will give us access to more common sense, more creativity, more ideas. The mind of God is not like the mind of an animal. An animal is limited in their ability to process mentally things, to think intellectually, to scientifically study plants and flowers and animals, and to grow food and to build mansions and buildings. But when you are connected to God, which is your higher mind, your higher intellect, which is not an animal, even though you're in an animal body, it gives you the intelligence and the mindset of how to build and create without being a predator. You're more creative. You have access to more information, energy, how to mix chemicals and how to build bricks and things to build a foundation, how to grow food. You learn how to do a whole bunch of things. You understand? That's when you can balance your spirituality and practicality. You're operating on a higher frequency. So understand, this is just somebody that is operating on a lower frequency. This is an early human, this fire sign. And they don't apologize for what they do to survive because they are thinking like an animal right now. I didn't do nothing wrong. I needed money to survive. And I saw you had money or energy and I went after it. Why would I have to apologize for that? And why didn't you die when I did a death spell on you? But you know what? Fuck it. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you for not dying and for me getting a backfire and my life being ruined. I forgive you, even though I'm mad at you for it. You understand? The perception is off because the third eye is above what? The heart chakra. That's all spiritual chakras dealing with your spirituality. Okay, this is someone that's operating out of the strictly carnal nature, the lower chakras, the root, the sacral, and solar plexus. This is someone that is heavily rooted and connected to the physical realm, the physical world, and that's it. It's just survival. It's very shallow, very surface level. This is an early human. So they forgive you with their warped sense of perception. Okay, so now we jump into the reading. Where are those cards? Okay. All right. What are the messages? Please and thank you. What are the messages? What is the energy crowning this read right now? Please and thank you. What is the energy? You might be about to go to court, whoever you are. I have court and gift. So there could be whoever you are, you probably have no idea what court, what judge, what papers, what, who, what, because you might have been blacked out and blocked through technology, through your phone, through everything. Somebody formed a circle around you to block you from any and all information about everything and anything going on with the people that attack you, the people in the government. And the reason they're blacking you out of everything is because you know everything, because you're a high priestess and your intuition is off the chain. So they're trying to minimize the damage for when you come in that courtroom, because they're like, God damn, do we have a single clean judge out here? Because you know she's going to pick up on all the judges' dirt too. God damn, how do you bring a high priestess in? God damn it, the courthouse. You understand? They're like, God damn, how do you bring a high priestess in the goddamn courthouse? She's going to start calling everybody out in the goddamn courthouse. I don't get that you are. I get whoever you are. You just want your just due for what these people have robbed you of. Your time that you needed to plan for your retirement, the money that you would have been able to save and store, the actions that you would have taken to put things in place so that you would be able to retire when you're too old to get out there and work. You know, the whole 10, 20 years of your life, these people have been blocking you, holding you back and doing things to block you from doing what you needed to do for you. Yes, I get that. Even though you know everything, the high priestess don't tell everything they know. I get that you don't give a fuck about their corruption. You understand this is the realm of suffering. Everything is corrupt here. You just want what is due and owed to you so you can go on about your mere business and go into whatever your version of the forest is, bitch. That's what I get. I feel like you just want to go into whatever your version of the forest is. Kuan Yin uses the forest as an example of minding my business and drinking my water. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering no goddamn body. Just give me my goddamn money so I can go into the forest over here in the Blue Mountains in Jamaica and find what end of the forest is growing organic, natural, God-grown, sticky green weed and apples and bananas and plantain and everything else that you need in the forest so you could rest and heal from everything these people done did. So you can heal and rest in the forest. You know, all the food grows in the forest. You're gonna go in the Green Mountains in Jamaica into the forest where they growing banana, plantain, all kind melon, watermelon, the different passion fruit, the different type of weed in the forest, you know, for your tea, to drink your tea, because these people try to destroy your nervous system with all that spell work. And you just want to know, point me in the direction of the forest where the weed is growing, and the papaya and mangoes and, you know, whatever. Okay. So whoever you are, I don't get that you're going to court to call anybody out. You just want them to give you what the hell is yours and belongs to you, rightfully so, that will allow you to comfortably retire. And whatever they got going on, you don't care about. Give you yours so you can go on about your goddamn life into the Blue Mountains in Jamaica forest. And no one will ever probably see or hear from you again, man. Don't let them fool ya. Oh, no. Give me 2 cards. Give me 2 cards, please. Give me 2 cards. Okay. I got the 2 cups here. Medicinal, bitch. You go to hell. They use nerve gas, energy weapons. Goddamn, try to destroy your whole nervous system, bitch. You going in that forest, baby, and do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, baby. You deserve it all. So what I have here is the 6 of Wands reverse. This could be talking about something not being able to move forward. It's the opposite of victory and success. Somebody could be making someone an offer with the 2 of Cups here, or something someone could have made someone an offer to do. They couldn't move forward. Okay. This might be talking about the offer that was made to R. Glasgow, a judge in Tennessee, by maybe some of your family members, and Elon Musk, which was going to pay big money. What do you mean I can't just buy a human? Well, they have to look crazy. It's not enough. That judge looked at you. That judge looked at you and saw that they didn't have what they needed. They don't even have anything that they can twist to make you look crazy. You know how some things have a gray area, like the bullshit laws that are applied to the poor, but the rich, they find, some way. You know how judges have the ability to be as lenient or stern with the law. It gives them like your probation, how it's set, or if you have to pay a fine, they're like, well, you can set the fine at $25 or you can set the fine at $10 million. You have the leniency for this offense right here, for this DWI, drunk driving, whatever. You can do this, that. For the rich people, oh, don't worry about it. Just $25 fine. Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to waive it for you. But for a poor person, you got to pay a $15,000 fine or go to jail or set up a payment plan. And if you're late paying it, one payment, you're going to go to jail. Or you understand, they have the ability to whatever. In order to get an illegal conservatorship over you, our Glasgow would have had to have something going on in your life that they could point to and they would be able to twist the truth about. And there wasn't one single thing that they could use because you have income, you have a roof over your house, you might have the same bank account for 30 years. I don't know what your track record is, but they could not find one thing that they could manipulate or find a gray area with to twist to try to justify an illegal conservatorship. And Elon Musk was not happy at all because he was like, I don't care, just lie about it. Well, if we just go pick her up and lock her away, how will anyone know? God damn it, I have money. Just go pick her up and throw her into a black body bag and, we'll just make up a lie. Nobody's gonna know. We can make the police do it all the time. I'm Elon Musk. I have SpaceX. You understand? So, yeah, they made this judge an offer, but they couldn't move anything forward because they didn't have anything that they could bend or twist or manipulate into justification for an illegal conservatorship, no matter how much money Elon Musk has. Okay? Who is this? A Queen of Wands reverse. Whoever this Queen of Wands reverse is. What's the obstacle? What is the obstacle, please, and thank you. The obstacle, the Three of Swords, it was too much of a burden, yeah. Something could be split into 3 parts. It could be some kind of separation here. I'll clarify that something was a burden here. Something was very, very burdensome. Was it breaking your heart? Oh, this could be something that they were trying to do in the past because I just saw the Queen of Wands reverse. So there could be a man or woman that was supposed to break your heart in order to use your emotional energy to do spell work and magic with. Got it. And that's why it was too much of a burden to get away with it. Okay. So somebody needed your energy to do a spell to get away with something. They needed to be able to break your heart so that your emotions if they can hurt you and cause you to feel emotional pain, the emotional pain that you release is what they use to do spell work with, to protect them in court cases, to help them get away with stuff, to help them apply for loans, to invest in the stock market. This is why they try to trap divine feminines in toxic marriage and relationships and hurt them continuously with a narcissist, or try to hurry up and bind themselves with the baby. Anytime they need some of your energy to do spell work with, what that narcissist will do is make up a fight or do something stupid with the child to make you overly emotional, upset, and hurt. And then they'll do spell work. Okay. When I was still in some of my lessons, there was someone, a dick in the booty man that I was with. I remember back in the day, named Sean, a dick in the booty. But by the way, my family was paying him to get my energy. Okay. And every time they wanted my energy, he would make up a completely fake fight out of nowhere, just out of nowhere, explode without me even saying anything at all, just explode out of nowhere, like insane, talking to himself or whatever, and start banging windows and throwing furniture and completely empty everything out the fridge and throw furniture around. This is many years ago, but completely. And remember, my family had me completely isolated and away from any kind of help at all whatsoever. But he would come and create a fake fight and completely destroy the whole entire house, throw furniture, break shit, and this, that, and the other. And I remember when I called the police to keep him away from me, I couldn't even get justice with the police because his father had been in the military, and his father was a Mason, and his father was also, I think, the head of a police department or a lieutenant or something like that, a retired lieutenant. It was something like that. He was a dick in the booty, spoiled mama's boy child type. Dick in the booty for real. Tshombe Davis. And when I say dick in the booty, I had to cut him off because, child, he was like, he wanted me to go to a gay club with him to look at men. And I was like, oh no, sweetheart. Okay, you just showed your true colors. That's why your neck smelled like balls. But nonetheless, sometimes these people, they will send people to be in your life and try to bind themselves to you. And this way, they can try to claim they have a mental disorder or they're bipolar, but in actuality, people that display crazy behavior out of nowhere, it's when they want your energy and a large amount of it. When they want a large amount of your energy to do spell work with, that's when they'll try to do something crazy. If you have a baby with a narcissist, they'll do something intentionally that's insane and crazy to upset you. Okay. So somebody needed to be able to break your heart, and they couldn't because no one has access to whoever you are. And it was too much of a burden for you to let your guard down and allow you, whoever you are, you have learned all your lessons. You've literally learned all of your lessons. If you had an overactive heart chakra, and you were constantly in the energy of forgiving people, thinking that that's what Jesus wants you to do, or whatever type of energy you've been in the past, you've been able to learn your lessons. You understood that there is a such thing as an overactive heart chakra. There is a such thing as patterns that you are conditioned for in childhood. And you found all this out through isolation and shadow work, that the patterns that allow people that are not good for you to have access to your life were cultivated by some behavior that you didn't have any choice but to tolerate when you were a child. And those patterns of behavior condition you for how you will allow people you're in relationships with, the type of friends that you have, the people in your life, the people you attract and how they treat you is a direct result of how you were treated as a child. And those are the patterns that need to be healed and need to be broken. But you don't find that out until you learn your lessons, until you've experienced enough pain to isolate yourself and really, really dig deep to find out, why is it this keeps happening to me? I don't understand. I'm not getting it. That means you didn't get enough pain yet. You understand? When enough has happened to you, when you go through enough, it allows you to identify the pattern and identify where you need to tighten up, where you need to put down boundaries in place. And this is what we call shadow work. And this is what we call the growth process. Okay. For all of us have different lessons that we have to learn. Okay. So whoever you are, they couldn't break your heart. because nobody that's not good for you is able to access you. Okay. The 10 of Wands, and it was too much of a burden to access you. Okay. So these people have been targeting you for some time. What happened in the recent past? Okay, the Queen of Swords reversed. So somebody is very strategic and doesn't have any empathy or compassion at all. This could be a Libra, or this could be talking about an injustice, because I also have Amit. This is Amit, and this is the Justice card, and it's coming in reverse. There was someone in the recent past that was trying to get away with something recently. Okay. Tell me more. The Devil. Someone could be a Capricorn. Oh, okay. So a Capricorn made somebody an offer. There could be an Aquarius here too, with the star energy. Okay. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody that was thinking about something. I don't know. This might be this judge. Yeah, somebody was thinking about how the possibility of them not being able to recover. Yeah, if they help this father figure, King of Cups out. This is Pisces energy. There could be a father figure here too. Okay. So somebody was in their thoughts about with the Four of Swords here. I hope y'all can see these cards. Okay. This is the Four of Swords, okay? And this is the 9 of Wands in the reverse, the Wounded Warrior. In this case, this judge was self-reflecting and thinking they didn't care about doing it to you. This is someone that doesn't have empathy and compassion. This is somebody that might be strategic and cold-blooded just like them. But they were logically thinking about the consequences of their action, whether or not they could get away with it. And with the 9 of Wands in reverse, they were thinking about how they would not be able to recover, because after observing you, they knew that they would get exposed, okay, for what they were trying to get away with doing. All right, let's get ready to clarify this. All right, talk to me about this 2 of Cups here. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups. Okay, yeah, so somebody made somebody an offer, the judge, to create this illusion, okay? Right here, this is the 7 of Cups, okay? But because this is someone they know, someone that might be connected to, these people are all part of their secret society. It looks like they're also connected to an Emperor energy. Okay, this could be an older grandfather figure and a knight that was maybe they knew each other from back in the day or something. Whoever this older man is, this is why. So this judge might be a friend of this older man right here that's going to prison. They might have known them back in the day or something. They can't move to calmer waters because they couldn't move something forward. So they could not move to calmer waters because he couldn't move something forward with the 6 of Wands before, with getting you into a mental institution. So that's when he recruited this judge. They were trying to get you to be homeless. Okay. So they were becoming frustrated doing spell work on you, the 9 of Pentacles reverse, to try to make you homeless. Whoever this older man is, all of the spell work that he kept orchestrating to try to make you homeless wasn't working. Your stability is too protected spiritually. So that's why he went to this judge to see if they could do them a favor and just get a legal conservatorship over you. And I already explained it was too much of a burden to break your heart. So you probably have very, very strong boundaries. Yeah. You know how to avoid a disaster in a tower from any kind of emperor in reverse. Okay. That would try to make an offer. Okay. Somebody might be heartbroken right now if something was too much of a burden. So maybe there was an older gentleman or woman that was trying to come toward you. I have Aries, Leo, Sag here. The Queen of Wands reverse. This is somebody that either has low self-esteem or all of their value is tied to something shallow like looks or sex. That might be the only thing that people see any quality in them. They might not be connected with any other aspects of themselves that's not shallow. Whoever this Queen of Wands reverse is, and they're a narcissist. So there was some kind of narcissistic energy that was heartbroken, or they couldn't break your heart. It was too much of a burden to get up in your energy because of your boundaries. Okay, and that's why they could not make you homeless. So what I'm getting is there was an older man or woman that was supposed to connect with you romantically. And once they connect with you romantically, they were supposed to do some kind of a spell that would cause you to either become sick and then become homeless, or some kind of spell that would unhouse you. See, this is why y'all need to be careful who you have sex with and sleep with and date and whatnot. All of us got to be careful, because some people have really, really negative and bad intentions. And there are people out here, little warlock energies, that will target you. They'll see you with a business. They'll see you with a good job, stability, a nice home. And suddenly you lose your job. Suddenly you start losing everything. Suddenly your business burns to the ground, collapse. You can't get insurance to pay. Suddenly everything in your life is going crazy. And you don't know why. It's that new partner. It's that new person you're dating. It's your new boyfriend. It's your new girlfriend. You need to pay attention, because these people, just by having sex and creating a soul tie with someone that's secretly spiritually targeting you, smiling in your face, they could be your worst enemy, because they could be doing spiritual manipulation you can't see with the naked eye. And if you're not in alignment, okay, if your spiritual antennas aren't up, you're going to miss it. And you're just going to be thinking you got the greatest person in the world because they brought you some flowers. But in actuality, they have a direct connection spiritually to you. And when they do their magic, it will land because they're sleeping with you. So it's a direct connection, train straight in, one way. Okay. So this person couldn't sleep with you. And that was a problem. Whoever this energy is, they couldn't get access to you. Okay. To do the spell work that was supposed to make you homeless. And then they were going to try to put you away and say you have a mental disability, and that's why you can't balance your finances. Okay. Not because of inflation. Now, this is when whoever this older man is that sent him towards you, this is when he approached R. Glasgow. See, because this older man, this must be the one that's going to get a big fat paycheck from Elon Musk, if everything went through. You understand? So, because they couldn't get you to have sex with whoever came toward you, he tried to call in a favor from this Tennessee judge. The judge said no, because they thought about how they would not recover and turned them down. Okay. And because of that, something good is coming toward you in court. All right. Tell me more about, and so this was the injustice against you. Yeah. This was just recently. They were trying to, and they're having a tower right now because they couldn't get them to quickly do this injustice against you. A King of Wands reverse. See, here he is again, or she is again. Okay. Yep. So this is a Libra. Okay, it is a Libra that might be losing their stability now. Everything they wanted to happen to you is happening to them. So I have a Capricorn here with the devil energy. I have a Libra here with this Justice card in reverse. Okay. I have, so this energy, the King of Wands reverse must be a Libra. Okay. Man or woman. Okay. This is the narcissist that's about to lose their home, that's been up stressing day and night, because they wait to see, they're waiting for a tower. They're expecting a tower. They're expecting to be moved out of their home. Okay, whoever this Libra is. Again, this could be a man or a woman. Who's this Queen of Swords reversed right here? Who's the Queen of Swords reversed? Oh, same Libra. Okay, Justice card is coming out again to... the Justice card is coming out again to clarify. It's either that Libra or just some narcissistic energies that were working together with that Libra. Okay, this could be a man or a woman. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. These people were all working together to try to drain your energy. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So there was a Libra that was working together with the Capricorn and Aquarius. All these people wanted to drain your energy. Yeah. These are energy vampires. An Aquarius, a Capricorn, and a Libra. And then there's Elon Musk, who wanted to do a destiny swap with you. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this devil energy right here. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yet someone got fired or someone is not working with this devil energy. The King of Pentacles. Okay. This is a Capricorn. Yeah. This could be a Capricorn woman even. Okay. The Queen of Wands that didn't get what they were expecting. Now, the Queen of Wands is someone that's very attractive or inspirational or a leader, okay, or very confident. So maybe this is somebody that might use their looks or might have thought that they would be able to monopolize using their looks in some kind of a way to get their way, but they're about to be homeless too with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so whoever this Capricorn is, they're also about to be homeless. The Nine of Pentacles, or they're going to lose a great chunk or an aspect of their foundation or stability. Okay. Tell me about this star energy. What's the star? The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody didn't get, okay. So this star is not talking about an Aquarius right now. It's actually talking about someone that's in alignment for a position or in alignment for something. Someone that's anointed, someone chosen. This could be an actual star. You might be connected. You're a star connected to a body. You know, you might have a divine destiny and purpose that's very great. So you're connected to a big, bright star like Michael Jackson or like Jesus or Siddhartha or QUAN Yin or, you know, anybody in history. I know there's plenty others that are connected to very bright stars. Okay. It's just who they are naturally. Stevie Wonder is a big star. You know, he's connected to a bright star. His destiny, many, not just singers, you know, scientists even, you know, all kind of astronomers, you know, different people are stars. They're just born older souls sometime, you know, and they're connected to a bigger destiny and purpose. Okay. So this Capricorn, felt like you were a good investment to energy harvest from, possibly even destiny swap. So this Capricorn must have contacted this father figure. So there could be a Pisces or a father figure or a King of Cups here. Okay. So I don't know, maybe there's a father figure in your life. I don't know if it's a child's father or a cousin or an uncle or a brother. There's a father figure here that Capricorn got in contact with that's connected to you, to help them to spiritually bind you, because this Capricorn must have read your astrology. How many of y'all knew growing up or throughout your life that there were entire cults out here that were monitoring your birth and monitoring your birth chart and monitoring your astrology and your first and second and third house and looking for things going on with you in hospitals and babies? I didn't know that they were keeping all these goddamn records and we were being stalked. I'm just being honest. You know, maybe I was in survival mode because I've had a crazy life. But, you know, how many of you all really knew out here that you were being stalked and monitored by all kind of different people that were in cults based on your birthday and your astrology and things like that? Those hospitals keeping records, measuring your organs and your blood type. A lot of that is for these cults that have been watching y'all in the distance, watching you in your elementary school, watching your test, and you didn't even know you were being stalked and watched when you was a teenager or a kid. This devil Capricorn energy, they somehow knew about you, okay, probably through their organization or whatever, and they made an offer to this father figure right here to spiritually bind you and get your energy, okay, because you are connected to a bright star. You are a star, okay, within your divine right. And no man has to give you a contract. Prince, Michael Jackson, many of these people are already stars. They never needed Hollywood or anything to be a star. They would have been the star they are no matter what. Before Hollywood existed, when people existed in villages, there were people that were connected to great destinies, that were bright stars, that were musicians and performers and storytellers and, had different skills, talents, and abilities. And that's way before Hollywood. What, they wasn't a star, a bright star back then just because Hollywood didn't exist? Okay? So whoever you are a star within your own divine right. And your star shines bright anywhere in the world you go, anywhere you work at. You could be making minimum wage at a point in your life, or even now, and you could be a bright, bright, bright star. Okay? Have a very special purpose. And you might be in your purpose, Star does not have to mean that you're known all over the world through social media or through Hollywood or anything. There are stars out here walking around that don't want that type of publicity and whatnot. Okay? I know Jesus, that was one of them. Jesus wasn't being a star for fame and for his ego. He just was full of love, enlightenment. He recognized and woke up to realize that we're in a matrix and that a lot of people here are stuck because they lack empathy and compassion and love, and they would never escape this matrix or never spiritually awaken to a greater and better truth until they develop love. Okay, so he was trying to get people to open up their heart chakra, to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the pathway to opening your heart chakra. It's right there. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is the path to having a heart chakra activation. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Put the energy out that's pleasant that you would want in return. I didn't say without boundaries, because most of these people on earth are cold-blooded snakes, reptiles. They're operating like animals, and they'll take what you got and hurt you. And think you're naive for being in that and embodying that Jesus love energy, Christ love, that Christ consciousness. So this is where we empaths have to learn boundaries and strength. We have to learn to balance our overactive heart chakras and to not accept treatment from others that they would never accept from us. We have to learn to defend ourselves because we're overly forgiving. We're overly accepting, we're overly everything until that gets balanced out by a narcissist. This is why empaths attract narcissists, to get the lesson you need to spiritually grow into the super empath. The super empath doesn't have as much empathy and compassion. The super empath has learned their lessons, and the super empath, they be whooping some ass. Okay? The super empath be whooping some ass. And has a lot less empathy for people that don't have empathy for them. They match energy, okay? When you're an empath, sometimes you're overly an empath, and you're not matching energy because you're trying to overlove everybody, okay? And that's when you get narcissists that teach you the lessons you need to learn to match people's energy, okay? And to put boundaries up. That's when you become a super empath, which basically is just saying you're an empath that whoop some ass. Okay, so somebody saw that you was a star, this Capricorn, and they proposed to a father figure here to get your energy for them. Okay, and I already told you this Four of Swords was a judge. Yeah, it was a missed opportunity. They knew it wouldn't go in their favor and they would not be able to recover. Yeah, whoever this judge is right here, they didn't move something forward, and this is just recently. They tried to get this our Glasgow family court judge in Tennessee to give them an illegal conservatorship over you. And they took one look at you. I can't make it up. They went over to your social media, whoever you are. If you have pictures, if you have video clips, or if you're on a YouTube platform, they found where you were and they watched you for a little while, and they was like, not over here. And they backed down. They thought about it and said, my career will not recover if I try to touch this anointed person. Here's the 7 of Pentacles. They saw you. That judge looked at you and was like, nah, I'm sorry, I can't do it. And what is the most likely outcome now with this prison energy? Clarify that prison energy. Yeah, their spell work backfired. So they need energy to do a magic spell to stay out of prison. Somebody needs, someone's trying to stay out of prison. Someone could be a Virgo, or somebody could be depressed right now and isolated, a high priest, spiritual practitioner in reverse that couldn't balance the situation. I have the 3 of Cups here. This is somebody that might have worked together with a group to try to siphon your energy, a Gemini, a group that couldn't see that they wouldn't be able to stand their ground or defend, that couldn't see that whatever action they were taking, they couldn't justifiably defend them doing what they were doing against you. But they helped anyway. They helped anyway. This Emperor energy, whoever this grandfather figure is, or whatever, they could not see. This group that worked together with this Virgo and this Aries or Emperor energy, these people, they lack discernment. Their perception is off because they're operating in primal fear. They're operating on a primal energy, a primal level. Their consciousness is primal, like an animal. You know, they don't have enough empathy and compassion to allow their consciousness and awareness to allow them to use their third eye and see things and perceive things the right way. So they followed up behind this older gentleman here that was doing something to you that wasn't justified without questioning him in the past. Yeah. And this is why everybody that worked together with them is now backstabbed and betrayed, because hopefully they learned a lesson. Okay. And hopefully through pain is how we grow. So hopefully the pain of the karma and the lessons that all these people are experiencing right now, they'll grow from it and realize where was my antennas? Why was my perception off? Why? Because I was operating like an animal without empathy and compassion. I didn't have enough compassion to research and to see if what we were doing was fair to this person. I didn't care. All I heard was money and big bucks, and I jumped right in without caring about the fact that I'm doing this to another human being. I didn't have enough empathy and compassion to sharpen my awareness and perception to see the situation correctly and to have the foresight to know it would create future problems and bad karma for myself and family. So now whoever these people are, hopefully they will get their karma, and it will allow them to grow and have more empathy and compassion, which will allow their consciousness and awareness to start functioning above the heart chakra. Once they go through a heart chakra activation and open up their heart, it will allow their consciousness and awareness to raise up past the heart chakra all the way to the third eye. And they'll be able to see things and situations correctly. They'll be able to see fairness. They'll be able to balance their dark and light side better, and to have the foresight to see what could happen if I do something that's not justified. Karma is a part of universal law, and why did I completely ignore the energy that you put out? The law of resonance. I believe in universal laws. You understand? Whoever these karmics are, it's like they believe in universal laws. They believe in the power of 3. They believe in doing black magic. So why didn't you read the law of resonance? Why didn't you read all of the universal laws that apply when it comes to karma and energy going out, the energy coming back in? You understand? Because you weren't paying attention because of greed, which stems from some fear that you need to address. Maybe fear of lack, of not having. That is a program running in your mind from childhood. Fear of not having safety, maybe not a roof over your head, fear of poverty, fear of whatever it is, danger, whatever fear you have, whatever program is running in your mind that makes you so greedy that you don't have enough empathy and compassion not to do something to hurt another person so you can have more than what you need. You need to address that program and script running in your mind from childhood and start doing your shadow work. Okay? So they backstabbed and betrayed everybody that followed up that Aries emperor. All right, let's see what the messages are. Whew, my energy feels good today. There were attacks this morning, but right now things are smoothing out. So I'm actually happy about that. I don't know if it's that candle I got lit over there. Y'all can't see it. Okay. All right, let me see. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Where am I? Hello, everybody. I always wanted to say that like Kermit the Frog. I am Kermit the Frog. Child, y'all like, what is with you and these goddamn Muppets and puppets from Sesame Street? That is a weird fetish to have. Baby, I grew up on PBS, Electric Company, Romper Room, so you can go to hell. And I know some of y'all are right with me, okay? I ain't thinking about y'all. I grew up with Sesame Street. I was going to do a title, a funny title, but never mind. I'll do it in my reading tomorrow. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? Why did my grandmama ring pop off? That a codependent marriage. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? Please and thank you. Oh, you too? You remember Electric Company? Romper Room? Damn your goddamn Barney and Blue's Clues. Goddamn it. We had Maria and Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird. Big Bird eyes look like he or she, I don't know. Big Bird might have been trans. Big Bird looked like it was on fentanyl with them red round eyes. Snuffleupagus too. Shit. I feel like Big Bird was on fentanyl back then with Snuffleupagus. Yeah, I know. You ever look at Big Bird eyes popping out like that, round, just hanging off the big head like that? You couldn't convince me. You can't convince me. And that piano player, I just can't get it right. I just did not. I'll never get it. I'll never get it. That mug was an alcoholic. The one was a guy Smiley, the one that played the piano and used to hit his head and bang his head on the piano. He was an alcoholic. That's why he could never play the song right. Yeah, he was a drunk. I've seen the drink to the side once. I'm telling you. Whoever was working that puppet was drinking. Child. You know Bert and Ernie were gay, but they slept in separate beds. Big Bird was trans and was doing fentanyl with Snuffleupagus, both of them. But they were happy with each other. They were cool. All right, what are the messages? It wasn't that. What are the messages? Please and thank you. That's right, we all have free will. This is a probable outcome for the future, but we all have free will. So there's a cringe moment here with somebody that could have known somebody since birth, their whole life. Your light triggers them, a tarot card reader that's insecure. Something is cringe. We about to get some tea, y'all. Crown chakra. They want me to pull a chakra card. Oh, wow. Somebody's thinking about taking their life. Okay. That was trying to, I can't make it up, that was trying to get this illegal conservatorship in a Midwest state. Y'all, I can't make it up. These other cards coming out. So somebody that was trying to get this illegal conservatorship in a Midwest state, they might be trying to take their life right now or having thoughts. Somebody could have been a sex slave in childhood. Somebody might be bisexual or gay. I'm not gay no more. I've been delivered with the T. I'm not gay no more. I've been delivered. I want a woman. Women, 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 women. Women, women, women. Holding his purse up with that big yellow bow tie. Women, 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 women. Doing the chicken dance in church. I'm not gay no more. I've been delivered. This man or woman is a big fat liar. A formal black tie affair. All right, we'll take it from there. Why? This is someone that kept orchestrating spiritual attacks against you. So there's a tarot card reader that's insecure, that your light triggers, that might keep lying and saying they're not gay, and everybody knows they gay is all get out. They have something to do with organized, orchestrated spiritual attacks against you. And it's something very cringe going on with them right now. Okay? Somebody might be thinking about taking their life. This says the I word, but it's faded out here so I don't get in trouble. Let me get this crown chakra card. I don't know why I don't have my little stone. My little pyrite. All right, tell me about this crown chakra. Crown chakra, please, and thank you. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. Please and thank you. Why is crown chakra out here? Please and thank you. Somebody could have been attacking your crown chakra. Do breath yoga, meditation, feelings of grandiosity, feelings of stagnant and meaninglessness. The psychological manifestation of an imbalance in the crown chakra is deficient energy. Okay. So somebody might be energy deficient because they have an entity attachment feeding off of their crown chakra. Self-destructive behavior. Okay. All right. So for crown chakra, somebody has self-destructive behavior. Okay. Somebody has an entity attachment, feelings of stagnant and meaninglessness, deficiency in their energy. They have feelings of grandiosity, and they need to do some breath yoga meditation. Okay. The color of the crown chakra is purple. The element of the crown chakra is thought. Okay. All right. Tell me about this tarot card reader, the high priest or high priestess. Somebody blocked something because somebody's complete wish fulfillment. Clarify the high priestess. Somebody was sad and heartbroken about a high priestess, about being blocked or cut off. Their complete wish fulfillment was a high priestess. Whose complete wish fulfillment was a high priestess? Clarify. Whose complete wish fulfillment was a high priestess? Somebody that's under judgment, that wanted to win at all costs with a crime and didn't get their wish fulfillment. A knight. Okay. So there is a knight energy. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And their complete wish fulfillment was to become a high priestess, but they were not born one. Okay, so this must be that earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Okay. Okay. So there might be a Capricorn, a Eritrean, that could be an earth sign, Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. Their complete wish fulfillment was to be a high priestess themselves, but they're not. They're not a high priestess. They are a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her jaws, her throat chakra, her pussy, and possibly even hit you with the she knows how to do that with your wang in her throat. And that's how she got to whatever position that Eritrean is in right now. Whatever position that Eritrean is in right now, it was because of that. She was probably real nice with it, with the throat chakra, with the deep throat. Okay? And she was just a commoner, basically. Just a commoner. All right? And this person, they wanted to be a high priestess, but they are not. They're just vicious with the deep throat and know that elating trick that Arab and East African countries do with the tongue. Y'all know I'm the don't make me, because y'all can see me now. Y'all can goddamn see me now, so don't make me do it. I'm making fun of my peoples. I'm not. I'm making fun of this goddamn dick sucking Eritrean whore. That bitch was on the joint like this. Okay, I'm gonna stop. East Africa, I can't make this shit up. It was somebody's op, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So, so there might be an earth sign, the Knight of Pentacles. This person wanted to be a high priestess. That was their complete wish fulfillment, but they're just a commoner. This person, sadly, was sex trafficked. Okay, so it's a possibility that Eritrean might have been sex trafficked when they were a child, so and unhealed. So they're delusional, okay, and that they're also gay. That Capricorn Eritrean is also gay, so they're gay. They were sex trafficked when they were a child. They're a part of this organization. The only traction they get is with the deep throat. This is why Trump put a ban on Eritrea and a bunch of other countries where they do that shit at, because they do that sex magic with their throat and their mouth, and that's how they get them federal jobs, and that's how they get up and infiltrate the FBI and the CIA and the NSA. That's how they infiltrate the United States government. They keep all them countries, every single country that... Every single one of them countries, Trump put a ban on, a travel ban, after he had the Secret Service get a sample from this Eritrean of what the sex magic they were doing. And then they realized how they infiltrated and took over the NSA and all the federal government jobs. And he was like, okay, we're going to have to put, it was a wise decision. He put a travel ban on every country where in the Arab countries, I think there are just a few West African ones, and then the East African countries. Every country, there's a travel ban on where they... So they can't do no more of that fucking sex magic to infiltrate the United States government institutions. Okay. So they found out that they're not a real high priestess. They are just a copycat, a wannabe. They're a commoner. So they thought that they could suck their way into a position. They looked for someone that had that was a naturally born high priestess that had a spiritual ranking and status, and they found you. They looked at your astrological chart, so you had a spiritual ranking, and they decided they were going to pay a whole bunch of people to orchestrate, a destiny swap with whoever you are. They wanted to destiny swap with you and use your energy to get a position or a marriage with somebody to be a part of an organization or something like that. Okay. I don't know if this person has, okay, the tarot card reader that's insecure might be a Libra that was either this Libra was this Capricorn's op, or this Capricorn was this Libra's op. One or the other, something like that. Because it said somebody was somebody's op, but they were working together. So there was a tarot card reader that's insecure that was working together with this Capricorn for the Ten of Pentacles that they were paying them. And now they're very burdened because they kept orchestrating spiritual attacks against you with the Magician here. Okay. And the last move was this illegal conservatorship in the Midwest state by this older man right here. What's this about a formal black tie affair? What is this about a formal black tie affair? Someone could be a Scorpio or look, the Scorpio, the black and white card. Somebody could have been trying to hold somebody back, hold on to something. Something could have come to a complete ending. So a formal black tie affair might have something to do with an organization that they're a part of, because something's getting balanced out. I feel like a formal black tie affair has to do with an organization, and they have meetings or meetups for whatever they do. I don't know anything about these people, but it seems to be some kind of organization that these people are a part of, or a group or a cult or something. Clarify the death card. Oh, something has ended for, what's the star? Clarify the star. Okay. This is an Aquarius. So if an Aquarius was a part of a formal black tie affair, some kind of organization where they have meetups or meetings that they get dressed up for, I don't know if they do rituals or what they do. This Aquarius, their position, something's come to a complete end for them. They can't be a part of something anymore. So I don't know, maybe these people, they don't have any ranking. They don't have status without having a real high priestess or something like that. Okay. There's an Aquarius, because these people couldn't get you. It kind of invalidates them and everybody that was supposed to be connected to you. So if there's somebody in your family that's an Aquarius that was using you as their ticket in to this group or whatever, because you have spiritual abilities, this person is kicked out forever because they cannot recruit you, or they don't have control over you. There's an Aquarius that does not have control over you. They have no connection to you, even if it's a family member. They have no connection to you at all whatsoever. They have no say-so in your life at all whatsoever. Okay? Who's this person that's thinking about taking their life here? Clarify. Who is this person here that is thinking about taking their life? Somebody that a secret came out about, that they wanted to create an illusion. They wanted to keep an illusion going. Well, that's a whole bunch of them. All these people are Delulu. Which one? Who's this? Which one is this? That the Queen of Swords reverse, a Gemini? Okay, so there could be a Gemini here with the Lovers and the Queen of Swords reverse. There might be a Gemini here that created an illusion, that literally created an illusion, that they had status or had a ranking, spiritual ranking, but they're actually the Empress in the reverse. Yeah. And this is karma. This is justice for whatever they did within Aquarius in a family. Okay, with that Four of Wands. So there might be a Gemini thinking about taking their life right now because they were living a lie. Maybe they were walking in somebody else's energy. Child, let me tell y'all something funny. My own sister was trying to have me killed because she wanted to destiny swap with me, my own blood sister, my only sister. And I was born awakened. I've always been very conscious and aware. Okay. I've never been under the spell. I've never been under anyone's mind control. Even though I went through all of the MK Ultra systems in public school and everything, some of us were born just awake, where we could see the truth about everything, no matter what systems were put in place to program us. You understand? But my sister was born in the program, like the Matrix. I guess I'm the black sheep because I was, since childhood, I could see the truth about everything. I didn't believe in getting relaxer and perm on your hair because I just believe our natural hair is beautiful, right? And my hair is natural. I don't have any chemicals in my hair. I don't believe in chemicals. I have a very, y'all know I have a very loose texture hair. So it comes out straight when I blow dry it, no matter what. But I've worn my hair natural and for like, I think 12 or 14 years, I've always worn my hair in locks, like dreadlocks, okay? Both me and my daughter. We locked our hair at the same time. Well, I locked hers when she was a child. I used to do hair too. And I was all, I was just always the conscious and aware one. And I'm laughing because when my sister tried to destiny swap with me, I remember specifically because my sister is cut from a different cloth than me. I remember I got in an argument with my sister one time because after a certain point, I didn't really see my family that much. I wasn't allowed to live with my family. And this probably was a good thing now, but I was very sad at one point in my life about the fact I wasn't allowed to live with them. But my sister, I remember one time she said something to me about my natural hair. And she was like, why do you, because she despised me and I didn't know why. And she was like, why do you have to wear your hair natural? Because I used to, before I wore my hair in locks, I wore an afro. And she was like, why do you have to wear your hair natural? Why do you have to be so rebellious? And I was so confused by that. And I was very young. And I was like, I'm confused. What do you mean rebellious? My hair, this is how my hair is naturally. All of our hair natural. That's not rebellion. That is how Black women, we're born with our natural hair. We're not rebellious, you dumbass. What are you talking about? Because her perception, was off. Because she was born under the spell, right? MK Ultra programs in school and all that. And I remember she said to me, Black women that wear their hair natural are rebellious. My sister said that to me. She said Black women that wear their hair in the natural are rebellious. And I was just being difficult. And it's easier to just perm your hair and wear your hair straight all the time, right? And I was like, are you my sister? We can't be cut from the same cloth because I don't believe the word is coming out my mouth, your mouth, right? Now, I didn't realize it, but a couple of years after that, when I cut my locks off and started growing my natural hair back out again, my sister cut all her hair off and started locking her hair. And I was like, that's weird. And then my sister started imitating me and quoting me. And when she had her kids, I remember having a conversation with her and she said, oh, I would never put it relaxer in my children's hair. My children need to be in love with their hair. I want them to love the skin they're in and love their hair. And I knew my sister's mentality didn't change. And she was performing a new personality that wasn't hers. And I felt like she was copying off of me, but I just wasn't sure what was going on. And years later, I found out my sister literally was studying me to destiny swap with me and have me killed. And then ended up putting a contract on my life to have me killed. Like my sister literally went from perming her hair all the time. I don't have no chemicals in my hair. I'm not trying to be funny, but my hair is naturally straight. So I have to wear the styles that I can. But my sister literally went from saying what the fuck she said, and she knew that she didn't have the same type of mindset as me. So she had to listen to me talk and study me so she would not say the wrong thing around the wrong person. So I feel like maybe she went around somebody and said something that was off, and got rejected or something, because she started really, really studying me and how I talk and what I talk about and the things that I say. And then for my sister to say, I want my children to be in love with their hair, and then to cut her hair off and grow locks. I didn't realize she was trying to copy me to literally replace me and then kill me. I could write a book, or I need a movie about this shit. I promise you, I need a fucking movie about this shit. Because my sister literally took on my personality. She tried to grow locks like me and started talking like me and acting like me. And the reason she started mimicking my personality and the things that I say is because she knew she didn't have the mind set to know what's normal and what's not, like in the conscious community. You understand? So it was a thing where when she was pregnant with her first child, and I see my beautiful niece, that's the one that was born today. I remember I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I hope when her color comes in, I was like, I hope she gets her daddy's pretty complexion. Her daddy is really dark brown skin, gorgeous complexion, right? I remember I was like, I hope when her color comes in, I was like, I hope she gets her daddy's complexion. She's such a pretty little girl. And I remember my sister looked at me with the evil eye. Like, I didn't even know what the evil eye was, child. But she like looked at me crazy, like, bitch, don't you say nothing like that about my child or whatever. I know my sister's mindset. My sister has the mindset of, y'all know, the Uncle Tom thinking type people. But because she already knew that things that she said were off, and she didn't want to expose who she really was, because my sister is a colorist. I'm going to be honest with you. My sister is a colorist, okay? And because she didn't want to expose her true personality and who she was, and she knew she didn't have the mindset, the social graces, or she didn't have the emotional intelligence to know what's appropriate and what's not, that's when she started studying me and listening to everything I say and just regurgitating things that I normally say in crowds of other people while I was being isolated and pushed off the scene and being made to be invisible. So little by little, my sister, in her destiny swap attempt, was trying to take on my personality and my persona and talk like me and embody the same values I embody, while hiding me and trying to get me ready to be killed. While she grew her hair natural, she was like, okay, if I'm going to be this conscious energy, I have to wear my hair natural. She got all these aesthetics and everything to try to make herself look and take on my personality and step into my shoes. And that's exactly what she did. And then tried to kill me. Child, these people are crazy. And then tried to kill me. I'm like, I thought something was off when my sister started going natural with her hair, because I know that's not her personality. And I was like, she doesn't like Black women with natural hair. Even when she married her husband, my sister never dated a dark-skinned man in her life. My sister never dated a dark-skinned man in her life and wasn't attracted to any dark-skinned men. She only dated lighter-skinned men. I know my sister, and I know her mindset, and I knew who she was. My sister is a colorist. My sister is an NPC. My sister is not conscious at all. She's not connected to any spirituality. She's a hyena. She's a gremlin hyena. It just is what it is. Y'all know I'm a truth teller. She's a gremlin hyena, but she tried to destiny swap with me, my essence, my personality. She even tried to mimic my look by growing her hair out natural and then quoting me and then hiding me, literally. Just weirdo. Like, well, if I talk this type of, I know my sister's all into that conscious community stuff and she listens to lecturers and stuff. So to become her, I'm going to have to get close to any lecturer that she listens to. This is what my sister, when she came together with my aunt and my family to sabotage me and sacrifice and get rid of me and hide me, She studied me, the lecturers I used to go listen to and pay to hear speak and things. She studied me and my life and what I had going on, and she started mimicking me. And she went to get close to a lecturer that I used to listen to and support, uh, to try to connect with him and pretend she was the conscious one and that I was the outsider. So I need a movie or to write a book about this shit, because it's a Lifetime movie. It's one of those Lifetime, it's literally one of those Lifetime movies where you have a sister with schizophrenia, but it's hidden. And she's crazy, but nobody knows, because she's an emotionally intelligent vampire and she knows how to mimic emotions and mirror behaviors and things that are normal for people to see. So she hid it very well. And then she turned around and tried to kill me. All right. So there could be a Gemini that right now could be going through something similar to that, where their cover is being blown and everybody is seeing that they were a fake. They were someone that was pretending to be someone that they were not. This could be what's so cringe, like, oh, wow, that is a damn shame. Clarify this cringe energy. So that Gemini might be thinking of taking their life because people might be finding out, whether this is a man or a woman, that they're a fake, a phony. They were imitating a real person that's organic, and they were being like a fake version of someone's personality that they admired or were inspired by. All right. Somebody is already aware. Okay. Somebody is aware and they had an ego death. Yeah. A Libra. That's not associating with them anymore. Okay. So I don't know. There could have been a Libra connected to this Gemini energy that's not associating with them anymore. This could be a man or a woman Libra. It's cringe how they try to, whoever this Gemini is, it's cringe. I'm getting a copycat energy that literally showed up in the world as somebody completely different. And it was all imitated from somebody original that they might have been hiding and copying. Okay? They could have been orchestrating spiritual attacks against you, whoever you are. Okay? All right. What else? Anything else? This might be someone that you could have known or could have known you since you were a baby or since they were a baby. Right now, somebody cannot move to calmer waters. Yeah. Okay. What's the moon card? Clarify the moon. This could be somebody up around your home or in your family. A Cancer. I don't know. Maybe someone could have Gemini and Cancer in their chart. This could be a Gemini Cancer cusp that wasn't thinking right about something. Broken mindset. You know, this is someone whose perception is off. Okay. The Four of Wands reverse. Someone that's getting divorced. Okay. They can't move something forward. Clarify this moon card, or someone could be someone that was keeping something hidden. The moon talks about something being hidden. Clarify that moon, please, and thank you. Okay. I see the Hierophant. Somebody could move something forward by draining you. Yeah. They didn't want to let something go because they were draining you for your energy. So a Gemini could have been draining someone for their energy so that they could pretend to imitate to be you. And they could have been spiritually using a cult or a coven to work together to drain your energy. And this person is drowning in their emotions now because they're so embarrassed. All these people they celebrated with from the past, mask is off and it's embarrassing. All these people that they celebrated with from the past, the mask is off. This person is really, really embarrassed now. It's like Ringo, that Disney cartoon Ringo. And I've only heard about it. I didn't watch the movie, but I heard he was pretending to be someone he wasn't. And then one day he got exposed, and it was embarrassing. I'm trying to think of a better example. Normally it comes quickly. I can't. Somebody pretending to be. I can't think of something off the top of my head. I'm thinking of Money Can't Buy Me Love back in the day with the cool girl in school, the popular girl, and the corny guy that used to mow lawns and saved all his money and gave it to the girl to replace her mother's suede outfit that she spilled wine on. And he was never popular or cool, but by dating her, he did what everybody is saying ASAP is doing to Rihanna right now. Child, y'all know I don't know nothing about no goddamn ASAP. That's not my generation. That's my daughter's generation. But I'm just saying, in the movie Money Can't Buy Me Love, they're saying uh, what that guy was doing was trying to use her energy to rub up off of him so that he would appear like he's a popular guy, so he wouldn't come off corny. And he hid himself in, the popular girl's energy, and everybody, all of her friends, suddenly the energy transferred, started liking him, and he was the cool guy, and everybody wanted to hang with him, and everybody was giving him the energy that they were giving her at one time. They say that's what ASAP is doing with Rihanna. They say he's energy harvesting from her. I'm not saying that because I don't know either one of them, but I'm just saying the videos I've been watching on YouTube, it's kind of like the same concept there. But everybody thought he was the cool guy until the end, where she got drunk because everybody was acting stupid for his ass, and she got sick and tired of their secret that they made a deal that she would make him cool if he loaned her the money. And she got drunk at the party and she told everybody the truth. He's just a cornball. I gave him the money. He paid me. He paid me to date him so he would seem cool. And that's when everybody suddenly didn't want to be his friend no more and started backing away because the mask came off. They were like, hey, you were a cornball all along. Okay, that's the cringe. That's the cringe energy that I'm picking up on right now. Okay? That cringe energy that I'm picking up on right now is the mask is coming off. A whole bunch of people might have been respecting this Gemini or Gemini Cancer, whatever you want to call it. A whole bunch of people might have been looking at this person like, oh, wow, that's a conscious sister right there. She's a part of our soul tribe, and or whoever this Gemini Cancer is, this person is to be respected. This is the person that's in charge. This is the person that has earned their ranking and title that we all should listen to, take advice from. This is the leader. This is our leader. And now somebody is ripping the mask off and just showing them it's a cowardly lion, not even a lion. This person might even have a Leo placement in their rising or something like that. Now the mask is ripped off. Everybody sees this is a sniveling, little creepy, spineless, little personality-less weakling that doesn't even have their own personality. Somebody like Ringo, somebody put them up in the spotlight to look like they embodied a certain energy that they're really not. They've been putting on a performance and act all this time. And now everybody can see that they're a weakling. They don't have any kind of leadership skills. This person can't guide nobody, not even to the goddamn bathroom. This is somebody that you can't take advice from. This is someone that doesn't have a good perception. This is someone that does not know how to balance their dark and light side. This is someone low vibrational. You can't get good advice from. This is someone that everything in their life is staged and pretend. So how can they advise you on marriage? How can they advise you on love and friendship when every single person in their life is fake and staged? This is someone that does not have any wisdom. They don't have any experience. This is somebody just put up, gave somebody else's personality to practice, and everybody just fell into it because this is who they were told was the leader. And now they can see this is nothing but a weak, spineless person that doesn't even own their own personality. They don't even know who they are, with a personality disorder. Give me a final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Yeah, this Gemini Cancer, they need to isolate and heal for a better perspective. They need to isolate and heal and find their personality, find out who they really are. Because I don't think they'll be able to pull off another person's personality again, not in this lifetime. They might end up in a psych ward. Yep, there they go, crying again. Everybody used to respect me. I like when people are afraid of me. I was put in a position of authority to pretend, but this is how the elite are. This is how a lot of wealthy people are. Not all, okay? This is how a lot of narcissists are, okay? They need power because They know if anybody would have pulled the mask off and really see who they were, you'd find out that they were powerless and spineless. And the only reason that they look powerful is because somebody put them in a position that they're at. But there's nothing to back it up of substance or strength. Somebody gave them a title to make them look powerful and strong. But if the minute they have to stand completely alone on their own 2 feet, you'll see their true leadership skills, which there are none. You see their wisdom, which there are none. They got executive secretary that's doing all the work for them, that has all the brains that can run the whole department themselves, that's working for them, they hired. These type of narcissists, when they fall like Humpty Dumpty, it's a great fall. This person is stressed out right now because they're embarrassed by all the people they probably used to turn their nose up and try to intimidate, try to poke their chest out. I'm in charge. I'm the boss. Don't you ever question me. And you just found out now you're naked. Now you're naked in front of everybody, and everybody can see your truth. Everybody can see who you really are. You're weak as fuck. Whoever this Gemini, Cancer, Cusp is, they're weak as hell. And everybody they used to bully, anyone they used to bully or try to intimidate, now is looking at them in a cringe way, like, really? Man, I should whoop your ass on GP. You was trying to make me afraid I was going to lose my job. You was trying to intimidate me because of your connections. You were trying to, child, catch me outside energy, child. That Gemini, Cancer, Cusp better be careful if they bully too many people when they had that false sense of authority. Because people don't forget, man. People that you cause to go through stress and try to hurt and intimidate, when you fall down, people don't easily forget. Sometimes people want revenge. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Ooh. Yes, Grandma. I got the King of Pentacles here. Over that. I have this Knight of Pentacles here that we're trying to get away with. So, okay, so the King of Pentacles might be this older gentleman. The Knight of Pentacles might be this Eritrean, dick-sucking whore that's not a high priestess, a commoner, that was trying to get away with destiny swapping with you. Okay, there could be an Aquarius involved here, a Scorpio here. Something's come to a complete end. They can't move something forward, and a contract or marriage is off. The end. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, because I don't. Let's pray. Let's affirm. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest of the high. Vibration of love. I show gratitude for the favor and protection over my life that comes with being in full alignment with my purpose. I show gratitude for my grandmother, Laura Mae Moore, Ella Mae Freeman, Katie Freeman, Charles Hinton, Herbert Moore. I show gratitude, Katie Covington. I show gratitude for all of my ancestors that came before me. I show gratitude for your protection and for your guidance. I show gratitude for my angels, my ancestors, my ascended masters, and my guides. I show gratitude right now for the Most High God, Yeshua, Iyao, Jehovah, Jesus, Allah. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the elements and the group. Do you remember that day in September, damn it? I show gratitude right now for each and every planet that God, however you define God, has put in the sky with its each unique vibrational frequencies, that when we echo out the vowel sound that coincides with each planet individually in the different orders that spell out all of the different names of God that we call on, our prayer requests get answered. Olo Dumare Umima Jesus, Jehovah, El, Yeshua, Allah. O Holy One, the moon that sits at the head of Mercury, Venus, the sun, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Right now, whatsoever the yoke and stronghold on my person, on my child, disturbing them and by extension affecting us and from their community or mine, whatsoever was done in either of our communities or families and is affecting us and our purpose of God in our lives by the covenant of Yeshua, El, I order it destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of the holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit. Every foundational problem, stealing away our blessings as a family, my husband, my partner, my child, or my children, in or from my community or his, in either one of our blood lineages, I decree and declare and order it by the light and authority invested in me to burn the ashes and scatter on every plane. Whatsoever I bind in earth is bound in heaven, and whatsoever I loose in earth is also loosed in heaven. Right now, I bind every witchcraft, hex, and spell, evil eye, negative energy, bewitchment pit against me. I cancel every evil pronouncement against me, every pre-witchcraft attack. Right now, I nullify and neutralize and completely obliterate every enchantment of witchcraft pit against me. The sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. I take authority over every witchcraft attack being conjured toward me by sun and by moon. Burst into flames and scatter right now by the authority of Christ, Jehovah. I nullify and neutralize, cancel, and completely burn the ashes and scatter right now on every plane, through every energy body, every candle, every picture, every altar, every demonic item and charm referencing my name. Burst into flames, catch fire, and scatter right now on every plane and in the dream state. Burn to ashes and scatter, be rendered completely powerless and useless right now. I command it. I decree and declare and order it all to be burned to ashes right now and consumed in that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke with my holy words. Holy, holy, holy. Kadus, kadus, kadus. Kadus, kadus, kadus. I command divine protection and a ring of holy fire to be placed around me and my family in the mighty name of Yeshua, the Most High God. Close every entrance of the enemy into our lives, my family, my husband, my partner, my child, or my children, in the mighty name of Yeshua. By that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, I decree and declare complete and utter destruction against every evil oath, evil vow, every blood covenant of darkness pit against me, made to attack our person, our child's destiny and purpose. Every evil deity put in place to spy on me and my family, every monitoring spirit conjured to track us, I order you to catch fire, burn the ashes, and scatter out of my energy right now in earth and on the heavenly planes. Every evil power and demonic spirit searching for my face in a demonic mirror in every marine kingdom, catch fire, break into a million pieces and scatter right now by my authority, by my power in Christ, Jehovah, right now. By the fire of the Holy Spirit, by the authority of my light and fire, I decree and declare the link between my family and all evil deities be severed, separated forever. Every stronghold be paralyzed right now. Every lying tongue be binded right now and be silent in the name of Jehovah. By the power of the Holy Spirit, I command every oath of disgrace and shame, every vow of darkness, every evil covenant hindering our lives and progress, I order you to be destroyed by fire right now. By that Kundalini violet flame of our Holy Spirit, every demonic deity that wants to petition my family and wreak havoc on our lives and destiny, be consumed by holy fire right now and scatter, be destroyed forever in the mighty name of Yeshua. Let every evil secret working against us, my child, my family, my husband, my partner, let it be exposed, debunked, unearthed, dismantled, and destroyed by fire right now, that Kundalini holy fire. Let every secret hidden enchanter of my family, let them be publicly exposed and shamed and disgraced publicly forever. Let the root of every evil deity be destroyed forever in the name of Yeshua, the Most High God. Holy Divine Spirit, Move in my foundation right now. Move in my lineage right now and abolish and destroy every yoke of darkness. I decree and declare I am free right now from every foundational curse that was placed upon my life and on my child's life. Right now, I decree and declare I am free from the curse of the family deity that was petitioned by my elders. I command instant destruction and banishment from this realm. Every demonic spirit possessing every personality that they are hiring and using energy weapons and invoking evil deities and entities and demonic spirits against our lives, against our career, our finances, our energy, and our destiny. I render all demonic attacks against the first sons and the first daughters that were given or offered up or promised for sacrifice. Null and void right now, catch fire, burn to ashes. I cancel right now. I bind in earth and I bind in heaven. And I cancel right now every demonic contract that was made in earth and in the heavens against my firstborn child. Right now, by the authority and the light of Christ, I command it. Every demonic contract that was made knowingly or unknowingly in earth or in the heavens, I cancel, nullify, and neutralize against our firstborn sons and our firstborn daughters that were offered up right now. Burn to ashes, catch fire, and be destroyed and scattered forever. Locate and destroy every weapon of destruction and technology being used to stalk, monitor, energy harvest, and harass God's anointed, set aside, chosen ones right now. I order every illegally implanted Neuralink chip technology monitoring and causing disruptions in our bodies, to our energy, mind, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I command you to be short-circuited, broken, and rendered completely useless and destroyed forever. I command right now, I am from and of the light, and by the light and authority that is invested in me, I command every illegally implanted Neuralink technology and chip that was forced into our bodies to be completely dissolved and to burn up on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane, be completely nullified, neutralized, rendered completely useless and harmless, be completely dissolved, be completely burned out and dissolved on every plane of existence, through every energy body, every Neuralink technology, every artificial AI, protein, every alien entity that was injected in our body to attach to our nervous system and our chakras and our cellular DNA. Right now, I command you to be burned by fire and cleansed out of our system by that Kundalini violet flame. I command it right now, burn to ashes and scatter on every plane, through every energy body right now. Abarachin hoy, besamai mitano, samili kadis, mangista timta, fakadit, besamai, in the hornet, in the who, bamadar, to whom. Yaletin jerachin and sitanzade, badelachin and em yeker berlin, inya yabadalunin yeker in deminil. What a fatanam atagban kakafudulu, adaninji, mangis yantanatana, hylim, mizganam, levele alamu, amen. Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, amen. Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, amen. Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak, amen. I command every demonic influencer possessing the people being used to persecute us be banished and destroyed forever. Catch fire right now. Every evil personality assigned from hell to fight me and my family, let them experience counter shame and everlasting destruction right now. Locate and destroy right now every evil power, every Natasha doll in China being used for black magic as a voodoo doll, every deity and their weapons. Most High God, ordain your horrible tempers against every evil deity and oppressor of our destiny and abundance and our progress right now in this lifetime. Let the hiding places of the oppressors of our family, our destiny and progress, let them be collapsed and destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire and spirit. Catch fire right now. Burn to ashes right now. Right now, I invoke and command to send in tornadoes, hurricanes, whirlwinds, open up the ground and cause volcano eruptions, earthquakes, destroy their homes, destroy the home of our oppressors, anyone that is creating Neuralinks, anyone that is putting it in our body, anyone that is oppressing us with any form of technology through our biology to study us, to cause imbalances for us, to shut down our spiritual abilities. Right now, I ask that you go to our oppressors' resting place and completely rattle the ground with an earthquake. Open it up, swallow up their resting place, destroy their homes, destroy their investments, destroy every place they try to rest and lay their heads, destroy their families, their bloodlines, their lineages, completely destroy and obliterate and wipe out by tsunami, by tornado, by earthquake, by gas explosion fire, completely destroy our oppressors of our destiny. I ask right now that you would completely obliterate and destroy anything that Elon Musk tries to use, anything that Elon Musk finances to oppress us spiritually or physically, anything, every witchcraft inspired warfare that Elon Musk backs up and supplies with his money, that Elon Musk financially backs up and supports with his money. Right now, I cancel, nullify, and neutralize. I ask that you bring a complete end, a death and an ending to Elon Musk and his finances. I ask you completely obliterate and destroy anything that he touches. Let it crumble and be destroyed. Cause earthquakes to rattle and swallow up every resting place that he has, every investment that he has, anything connected to any form of technology that is oppressing us and oppressing our DNA. I ask right now that you would obliterate and completely explode and destroy the money that Elon Musk used to support any type of witchcraft warfare in our life and gang stalking in our life. I ask that you would destroy that money, nullify and neutralize it, cause it to disappear completely, destroy every investment that he has, destroy and take away his money and his health, completely cause a death and an ending to Elon Musk and every witchcraft inspired warfare that he is financially backing against us, every gang stalking warfare that he is backing against us. I ask that you would bring a death and ending to Elon Musk. Catch fire right now and be completely obliterated and destroyed. Let every evil hand and tongue raised to trouble my destiny, my relationships, my health, my spirituality, my family be paralyzed and cut out. Let the yoke be destroyed forever. I decree and declare, I will be happy in my life, in my relationships. I decree and declare, I will not suffer again in a bad connection. I decree and declare, I shall not be a mockery in my generation, and I shall only walk on the path that God has laid out for me and operate in the highest vibration of love within my divine purpose. I decree and declare right now that no evil shall befall me again. I decree and declare no evil, powerless deity, no Natasha doll, no Elon Musk financially backed witchcraft inspired warfare or gang stalking against my life will ever have power over me again. I am a new creature, and old things have passed away. I decree and declare an end to every evil deity, evil oath, evil vow, evil blood covenant of darkness that has been working in my life and lineage be dismantled, rendered useless, and completely consumed and destroyed by that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. Burn the ashes right now on every plane through every energy body. I command you to scatter forever. We belong to the family and lineage of God. No power or evil covenant shall ever have dominion over me because I am divinely protected. And we shall go as a family from glory to glory and grace to grace going forward from now on. I thank you, Most High God, ancestors, ascended masters, guides, Yeshua, Olodumare, Umima, Jehovah, Allah, Jesus. I thank you for protection and for favor and for grace, for mercy, for guidance, for forgiveness, and for breaking all yokes and strongholds. I now close every portal and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and from chain, from Neuralink, chip implants. I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It is protected by divine decree. By earth, by air, by fire, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I love your collective more than you'll ever know. Charlie, like you a bold one. You know Elon Musk got leverage on you. Oh well. Only a hit dog is gonna holler. Baby, only a hit dog will holler. You shouldn't have put a contract on a goddamn high priestess that can see the future. How are you gonna put a contract on somebody who got an active third eye? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I love you too. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Let me go put contracts on all the high priestesses that can pick up on my energy and find out who put the contract on. Only a hit dog will holler, baby. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Child, let me tell you. How y'all doing this Wednesday? Y'all doing all right? We halfway through the week, y'all. Look, Elon, if you did not want me to talk about your pie face ass, you should have left my family alone, and you shouldn't have put a contract on me, and you should not have had me injected with this Neuralink thing. You know, y'all shouldn't have did that. Y'all should know I'm a high priestess. You should have known better. And one that y'all have tried to kill several times at that. Y'all have tried to kill me so many times. I don't care about what I say and what I do. I don't give a fuck. I give no fucks. I'm sorry. I know we just prayed that it is what it is. How you gonna try to kill somebody and then want them to be silent and then want it's child by? They should know I don't give no fucks, bitch. Once you done tried to kill me multiple times, at this point I give no fucks. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. As long as I got a platform to say it, and then whatever happens, happens. I'm not worried about it. I have full faith in my path, my destiny, my ancestors. I have full confidence that I'm going to be wherever I'm supposed to be, and I'm going to have everything I'm supposed to have. And I'm going to live the life that I'm destined to live, regardless of what happens. So I don't have no fear. There's no fear in this dojo. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Bye. I love y'all.